Hey, all you mechanical maniacs, how's it going? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Rot2Rad here in Quayzar's Customs. Can somebody tell me why did I purchase this thing? I think it was because it was less than 150,000 miles. This is one of my creations. I really don't know why I did, to be honest with you. I kind of like lost lost the ambition to build this thing. So I stripped it down and sold all those parts, but I don't know. You guys tell me. Should I just dump this thing out of the garage or what? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Anyway, last week we built this beautiful Aston Martin DBR1. Now, after complete consideration, I had looked through all of my records, and I did in fact build one of these once before. I think it was like episode 15, 16, I'm not even sure. But anyway, so it is a repeat, unfortunately, but that's okay. I think we've gotten to the point to where I'm going to have to repeat some of the cars sometimes, and each one of them is going to be a little bit different anyway, so why not? This one is going to be even more special. Why? Because I had only one sell vote, and it was, I don't know, very good. I think Larry said because of the wheels. He didn't like the wheels, and I'll have to admit, Larry, I kind of threw me off on the wheels too. However, I did get a save vote from Dixie, which is crazy. I haven't gotten a save vote from her from, well, I don't know how many episodes, maybe 20, maybe even more. I don't know. So that's amazing that I got that from her. But anyway, yeah, for the most part, everybody liked it. I only had the one negative, one sell vote, and it was from Larry. And thanks, Larry, for that, because I kind of wonder about the wheels too. And you don't know how much I agonize. Off screen, you should see what I do. Go through, just looking at wheels and tires on cars and going, okay, that looks good. Okay, that doesn't. Okay, that looks good. No, that doesn't. So, all right, it is a save. So this bad boy gets to go to the parking area. Cha-ching, we are done. All right, so I haven't done anything around the garage, and I know I've been talking about this for between this one and the Barn Bargains episodes about putting some out here or putting some cars over in the building, something, but I just haven't done it. I like displaying the cars right here so I can see them, but I mean, other than that, I don't know. I just like seeing them out here. So, all right. So, if this is your first time here, thank you for joining us. One, two. What we do here in Car Mechanic Simulators, we go out into the junkyard. We find something that looks like it's junk and bring it back in here and make it into something that we hope is radical. At the end of it all, you get the opportunity to choose whether I save it or if I sell it. Right. And then I do whatever the audience participation tells me to do. So even if I did love the car and everybody told me to sell it, I would, of course, sell it. So that's the way that works. Our last episode, I bought two of them. One was the Aston Martin out there. The other one was this Mazda. And for the life of me, I don't remember why I bought this. I think it's because of the miles and because it was my creation. You can get over on the Steam Workshop, by the way. So if you look me up and look at the Steam Workshop, that thing is there. All right. I think it was actually one of the first edits I did for Car Mechanic Simulator 2020. Maybe. All right. So without further ado, we are going to jump into the junkyard and see what we can find. Okay? All right. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we get. All right, so the rules are fairly simple. One, I can't paint it the same color that the original color is. Two, it must be under 150,000 miles. We got a Fiat 500, which we have done. I'm trying not to do duplicate cars, right? Now, of course, the Aston Martin DBR1 was an exception. I actually tried to buy that another time. But yeah. I tried it not to do duplicates of the vehicles. So the Fiat 500, nope. I know I have not done this type of Mustang. 207,000 miles, so that's not even going to happen. If that was going to be a happening car, I would have painted it white with a red interior. Just has something to do with just that that just gets me right there. This is category Tamago. This is another HQ custom. This is one of my customs. Look at underneath the hood. Yes, indeed, we have a V8 underneath the hood. This bad boy ought to be. Man, I could have gone a little bit farther wider on those wheels. I don't know if I've done this or not. Sure I have. I may have to go look at some of my options in my spreadsheet here. This is just a bare frame. We're not even going to bother with this because everything would have to be replaced. Ooh, we have a Dodge. We have not done the Dodge. 73,000 miles. This is a 3500. Is this going to be a diesel? My God, this is going to be probably one of those engines. I don't want to buy the car. What I want to do is look at the car. What's the engine? Okay, so it's just a Hemi, 345 Hemi 4x4. Could be interesting. Wish it was a shorter bed on it, but this could be interesting. It's very low miles. We have not done it. This is a brand new DLC that just came out not too long ago, so that is definitely a contender. Ford Mustang. Oh, a Jeep as well. 217. This is another one of my customs. It didn't turn out the way I thought it would. I went to go design this, and I don't think I hit save. I think that was what my problem was. What are you? This is a drag version of the Camaro. Yikes. Drag version of the Camaro. Really a drag version of it? Yeah. I like me a Camaro. That's 83. The other one's 77. Yikes. I've got too many choices here. Performance Panther, Reptilia, another one of them. No, what is this? It's a CSI. We've done one of those. This is the drag version of the Pontiac GTO at under 135,000 miles. This is from 46, I believe. One of the few cars that he's actually given to us in Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. He did a lot in 2018 for that game. Not sure what he's been up to these days. I know he was a local fire department person where he's at, and 32. He was one of those. The local fire department person, just bought a new house, so he's probably got a whole lot of other stuff going on right now. So I don't blame him for stepping away and doing something else. 265. That's not even an option. There's another Mustang. A Mach 1. Kind of tealy looking. Black interior, so that's decent. This is a Hudson Hornet. We have done a Hudson Hornet. 173,000 miles. And we've done, this is a Typhoon. So, and Defender. 49,000 miles. Yikes. Black. Man, you know what? I think we've done a Defender before. Black would be a nice color on that. But I think this is what we're going to do. Now that I'm not necessarily liking the drag version of the Camaro. I want a Camaro, but not the drag version of it. You know what I mean? I don't want this silly bonus part on it. Really low miles though. And I used to have a 2013. I used to have a silver 2013. So that would be perfect. But the rims are pretty much spot on too. I think for this one, I think I'm gonna pass on it. I'm sure I'm gonna find another one, so not a big deal. So I'm gonna go back with Dodge pickup here. So Let's go hillbilly with this, shall we? Factory red. This is going to go. I think I really want to go full hillbilly with this. Yep, I think I am. I think I have an idea. It's a little overpriced. That's okay. We're going to take it, put it in the garage. Now let's go do something with it, shall we? All right, let's go. All right, let's go see what we can do with this thing, shall we? All right. Body, windshield out. Go ahead and remove the interior. The interior brown. Oh my god! Really? Why do you guys kill me with this brown interior? You're killing it. You're killing it. All right, that's done. Body sides. I think I'm good with all that. Headlights out. All right. Send you to give you a bath. All right, guys. So how you all doing? I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy. Yes, you know, I kind of second-guessed everything, and maybe I should have picked up that Camaro while I was out there, but I'm not into the drag version. If it was just a regular, like a ZL1 version, I would have definitely picked it up. But, yeah, I am not fond of that dark brown look. Alright. So, yeah, first and foremost, we always try to do the body. But I'm telling you what, this is going to be pricey. $1,500 is not too bad. And no, we aren't going to keep it red. But, I'm really debating. I think I'm going to make the underneath this dice bright red. Yeah, I think I have an idea of what to do with it. All right, so like always, what I do is I'm going to start tearing this thing apart. You guys don't have to sit and watch me do all this, so I will just kind of edit all this stuff out, and then when I get all this done, all this removed and painted and ready to assemble, then I'll bring you guys back in and you can go, ooh, ah. Let's see, Hurst is doing an awesome job. Or Hurst, why did you pick that color? I would love to be a fly on the wall with most of you guys, just to see what your reaction would be. Some of the choices, some of the color choices I made in the past. I would love to be a fly on the wall. All right. Let me get this done, and I will be back in a few minutes. All right? All right, guys, so check it out. I'm not going to paint the truck red, but undercarriage is going to be red. Oh, yeah, that's right. Complete with the polyurethane bushings, some chrome steering rack, and some accents underneath here. It's going to look really good. I have a vision for what I'm going to do the outside. Say the exterior of the truck. I have an idea. Yeah, we will be getting to that real soon as I get all this set up. Yeah, so I decided to go with red. I had to paint it a couple of different times because I didn't like how bright it was. Right, it was actually pretty bright. And my God, I forgot to put the shock absorbers together. Hang tight. Let me grab this. Typical setup for my shock absorbers, black with yellow springs. There's a bumblebee underneath there, but could have done something a little bit different, but I didn't want to. I think it would throw it all off, the color scheme anyway, because I think I'm going to do... you know, all these builds, they always have something that color kind of flows throughout them, right? So the yellow I can use in the engine compartment for the spark plugs and the coils, or I should say for the coils I think I'm going to use it for. And that's if you can see them. I'm not even sure at this point, but that's okay. I did go with the bigger brakes. Chromed out the drive axle. Look at that. I did go with the bigger brakes, went with the Brimbos, and I decided to keep the Brimbos. right? I didn't paint them. So it does kind of, that's another reason why I painted the color of the chassis the way it is, because of that as well. I wanted to keep the Brembo name poking out there. I wanted to make sure that everybody knew I got big ass brakes on this thing. That's basically what this is going to end up being. The tires that were on it are 18 inches. I am planning on at least going 22s. That is the plan with it right now. So if you're cringing already, I don't blame you. But I mean, honestly, I've got a GMC Sierra and I've got 22s on mine, and they're not really looking like it's that bad. Honestly, they don't look like, I mean, they came stock with the 22s. So I don't think it looks that bad. Now, of course, on this, we're probably going to look at maybe doing an off-road tire. So it's going to kind of look a little beefier, I think. I think it will look a little beefier, but that's okay. That's what we're going for, right? We want it to look a little beefier. This is a Dodge 3500 for crying out loud. It has to be beefy. It has to look good. When I think of Dodges, for some reason, I think red. I don't know, but I think red. Not that, I'm angry or anything like that. I think red. What's in my inventory? That crap. I don't need a drive shaft. I bought one, but I don't really need it. Half shaft I'm going to keep on hand. These are rear, which we are going to go ahead and tack right now. So when these came off and they said they were 18s, I was like, what? Really? So I am definitely going to go with 22s on it. It's like 4 times the size that came off of it. I'm going to have to, the fitment will be an issue probably. And I'm going to have to take a look at that and make sure that works out right in our benefit. Make sure it looks good. So yeah, I'm going to do all of that. Shock absorbers. All right, guys, like I did on the front end, I'm going to just go ahead and take my time and take this stuff apart. Buy all the parts that I need. And then I'm going to paint everything. Now, you already know it's going to be red in the back here. So pretty much red everywhere. So we will see you in a few minutes once I get all these parts all painted. All right? Catch you in a few. Oh. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, no need to chrome the rear cover. I thought I was going to chrome the rear cover on that. No, I don't think so. Not on this episode. I think what I have planned for this is I need to have somewhat of a subtle rear end. Now I do have some chrome pieces back here. Most of my chrome though is up front. So there we go. Putting it's just a nice touch. Just not a big deal, right? Right. So we've got that in. Got some brand new polyurethane bushings, small ones, black. Looks like we did up front. Check this over. hub. Ah, I don't have a hub. I have a bearing. Okay, I must have skipped that. Bearing. We'll get 2 of those. That was a mistake on my part, huh? Totally messed that up. Alright, help with this. Cut the brake hub. Add. That's all done there. Let's weasel over to the other side. Now, I thought this leaf spring looked like it was painted, so I was like, oh, hang on. I gotta go back over to the other side because I just realized I don't have a plate on it there. This is my only chrome pieces back here, so. A little bit of bling, not a whole lot. Easy peasy. Alright. Go to the other side over here. Let's plate in. I done forgot all about the plate on this side. Alright. Done, I believe, with the... Oh, listen, ain't no shit. There, let me see, right there. Come on. How did I get 2 of them already on? That's weird. Is that a bug or what? No, polyurethane bushing. I need the bushing. I was thinking the plate and the U-bolts, but no. Alright, we're going to lower this down. Dodge 3500. Go. Ram. Now this is going to be... I'm just going to buy all the pieces because that's what we need. We need all of the pieces. There are no sport pieces, no add-ons, no nothing. This is going to be simply wheels and tires on this thing and some horsepower. Here we go. Alright, let's start with the doors. Now the only reason why I'm putting this all together is because when I get ready to do the wheels and tires, I need to know where they stand as far as how far they stick out and all that. So that's my main objective, guys. Make sure I know where they're at, how they stick out. Make sure they don't look so doofy, right? You don't want them looking doofy. Nobody wants their truck tires to look doofy. This is a 3500, so I'm going to have to give it as much power as possible. If you notice, I already gave it the exhaust system underneath there. That's a good thing. Okay, is that all I need? What else is in my inventory? Ah, I gotta put that back. Yep, everything's good to go. Alright, I have to do the interior as well. The interior is that sick ass brown. I don't like that brown. Alright. To each his own, I suppose. There we go. Now we have that all set up. Don't have to drop the oil pan because it came with the oil pan. This engine's built it. This engine looks like it's seen better days, that's for sure. Alright. Pop the hood. Let's do this. When we go ahead, we are going to do this route while you're here. We're going to do everything underneath the hood. Alright. Got that all done. Fuse box. Servo ECU. There we go. So go ahead and dump all this stuff. Brake servo, check. Power steering reservoir, check. Oops. Box A, fuse box cover. I'm not sure about this stuff. Got that. Let's go over here to the tune-up shop. That battery. 2 of those. That. For Dodge, VW, Toyota, Ford, and Chevy. So that's not going to work out. That's not nowhere near what I want. We're going to go with a regular tie down. Okay. Let's try this on the size. I didn't get, oh yeah, I did get a fair filter base. Coolant reservoir. I did not get a coolant reservoir. Air filter here. That, type in ECU. Is it A3 stage, right? Oh, it's a B. Holy cow. That got me. Okay. B stage 3. Gotcha. Okay, so B stage 3. Power steering. Brake servo. Battery box here. Now, one good thing about this is there's going to be some red underneath the hood, so that's okay. Some red and always a little bit of yellow. Spark plugs and distributor. Or in this case, it's going to be coils. Go. Base. Need both those fans on that top. So and if you're ever looking for that, it's always the first one and the second, right? It's always those two. All right. What else did we did? Oh, the top. Cover. Now I need the clips. 8 clips for those. That didn't take too long to take care of the underneath there, did it? Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to skedaddle. I'm going to go take this engine out and then get one rebuilt and get it ready to come back in. All right, guys, stand. Oh, goodness, I didn't buy that hilarious. What did I do? So that that's all installed. I think that's all underneath the hood in the engine part. All right, I think that's it. Okay, so like I said, I'll catch you guys in a few. I'm going to rebuild the engine. I should say rebuild a new one. And then what I'm going to do is get some wheel, because I'll get the wheels and tires ready for it, and then get the engine all ready for it, and hopefully we can slap this thing back together again when you come back. All right, hang on 1 second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the engine is complete, as you can tell. We did go ahead and get the interior taken care of as well, and we're now in the process of putting this thing back together. Yes, I kind of went with a typical black on this. I thought it looked kind of classic black. See how the suspension was red. I didn't want the suspension and the engine kind of clashing on this, so I figured, why not? We'll just go with a black engine. The chrome pops off it really good. I didn't paint the engine cover on it. I just kind of left it the way it is. I'm going to top off fluids here. Make sure we have everything good to go. And underneath, I need to figure out the transmission because I think I had it in my inventory. I sold it, got rid of it. Should have bought a new one before I sold it, but big doofus comes in that, of course. Let's see, get oil. Well, I should be able to get oil. I was going to say. Brakes, steering. All right. So now that we have that done underneath, look underneath here and see what else we need to do. I need to put the starter in, of course. Go. Need that. Need that. Let's go. First of all, the exhaust section. Oh, all the speed parts. All the speed parts in it. Okay, as far as the transmission is concerned, that bad boy's getting black as well. Go. Not really caring. This is all going to be underneath here. It all kind of looks pretty good, actually, considering how it's all tied together. Okay, I need your transfer box. Okay, that's going to be here. Okay, for that, I'm going to make that black. Drive shaft. Oops. Yeah. All right. Transfer case mounted in place. That's okay. Now we got this custom drive shaft. Can I reach it? Probably not. Okay, then I gotta go to like the middle of the truck, right? There and there. Okay, everything underneath the... Oh, I got to the starter. You have the starter here with me. Jeez. Trying to get underneath this thing. This is a very long truck. Okay, so I got that taken care of. Alright. Now for the ultimate wheels and tires. Check this out. I decided to go with these Zondas. Now they're wide, very open, and instead of going with 22s, I decided to go with 24s. Yeah, very large tire indeed, and it will be a square setup all the way around. The Brembos, as you can tell, just barely clear that thing. Barely clears that thing. So now I guess you're wondering, what color is Hurst going to be painting this thing? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see here in a few minutes, because I'm going to put this last wheel on. Go. There's the tailgate. Got the sucker stands. 24s on it. Woohoo! Looking good. Looking good. All right. Double check everything. Looking like we're bodies at 92%. It's because of the silly license plates, of course. Get on the back, right? Yeah. Now if I went, it's not quite 92. It's 96. Just to double check, make sure that's the only thing. Yeah, it's the only thing. I'm not putting a front license plate on it. So, all right, I'm going to take you to the test path, and I'll show you. I'll meet you guys over in the paint. There we go. All right, so I guess you're wondering, what am I going to paint this thing? Well, my very first thought when I was going to do this, I was going to go white, black, and red, but I don't like the interior on it. So I didn't like the interior. So I'm like, you know what? I have not done this before. It's going to be all black. What do you think? I don't think there are any. I don't think there's any black, gray, ram gray. Oh, on the hood. Ram white. Ram stripes. Yeah, I'm not going to do the stripes on it. I'm not going to do that. Nope. That's it. I'm going to go gloss. Actually, I'm going to go with a metallic. There we go. Metallic. No. Dark colors. I went with the chromes, a very shiny black. Right, so we're going to go with a black chrome. Very shiny. Very nice indeed. I have some things I want to do with this already. So, as you already know, I'm going to take this back to the car lifter. This bad boy is going to get limo tint. That's right. Okay, so I'm going to take the windshield out. No, I'm going to paint. Let's see. I'm going to darken up to 80%. I'm going to go 90%. Very blacked out looking truck. All the way around. Alright, now let's go to the dyno. Now we're going to get some adjustments here. All right. Let's see if I can. Together. Go. And boom. Look at it. 16%. We are done. We have applied it. Now let's go full bore here. Let's see what we get. All right, we had a net gain. Look at that, 393 horsepower. Not quite 1,000 horsepower. That's kind of interesting. 777 pounds of torque. Drag racing is high C's, so that's not too bad. All right, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is our first Ram 3500. We went totally black on it. We also went with, why is that like that? Interesting. Totally black on it, blacked out. Don't like the brown interior. That's okay. All right. So what do you think, guys? Should I save it or do I sell it? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. Oh, and the other thing was too, should I just dump this Mazda or as a side project? All right, guys. Talk to you all later. This is Quayzar saying thank you and good night. I am out.